Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Welcome back to Wind Tunnel TV. Tonight, it's the East Coast Web Printers Gen 6 series here at another one of my favorite tracks, Pocono Raceway. I'm Dean Doucette, and I'm joined by, well, I'm not joined tonight so far, so it'll be a solo effort out here tonight, but it'll be a good one, I assure you. I love Pocono. Can't wait to see how this Gen 6 car gets around this track. They're warming up right now. That's Paul Travis we're looking in on. And it's so fascinating to me how guys will attack this track. I like, of course, the low line. I think you guys know that by now. It's always the low line for me. But we'll see if someone else can find a different line around here. Let's check in on our championship standings, because I think someone has got themselves quite a lead. Mr. Jason Jackson out there, I mean, oh my goodness, he has got over 100-point lead. He's definitely the favorite to win this thing, and I mean, the battle does ensue for second, though. You got Ottoviani, Claus Williams, Tony Ratliff, all in a battle, just a few points separating them, and then it's Spear, Hunt, Torgerson, Ripka, and Brantley, along with Tom Ashley, inside your top 10. So going to be interesting. We'll try and keep an eye on that battle for second position. Looking on our racetrack here, the Tricky Triangle. So this one is super interesting. 3 distinctly different corners. Car can't be good in all 3. So you kind of have to pick and choose here. Some like 1, some like 3. Everybody tends to ignore the tunnel turn, and I absolutely love that turn, and you can make up a ton of time there. So we'll see. The other interesting thing about Pocono, pitting. Probably won't go a lap down under green flag conditions, depending on where you are running exactly, but anywhere near the front you shouldn't go a lap down. So that's another aspect to look at when a caution comes out or anything. Check the weather. 81 track temp, nice and cool, so great racing conditions for these guys here tonight. Good scenic view here. I'm not sure if the area is this forest quite like this, but the track sure is beautiful. Of course, you look at the lovely fans out there. Right now, everybody gridding up and getting ready to go here. Of course, on the point, well, we'll get into that. Let's get into tonight's starting grid right now. It's going to be Brandon Sheffield out front. He won last week. I tell you, he learned a lot in the first run. Second run, absolutely dominant. He took the victory. He takes the pole tonight with a time of 53.799. James Suggs up here in second, so a track he likes, obviously. Great start for him. Tom Lester, who had a great showing the other week. So Tom starting to show himself. He'll start in third. Claus Williams in fourth. You got Rachel Hunt and Paul Travis in row number 3. It's going to be Brantley, the big possum, starting in 7th. And Shane Fleming starting in 8th. Tony Ratliff and Herb Ashley will be in row number 5. Then it's going to be Royce Valley and Rick Thompson round out your top 12. Nick Barise, Derek Whitford, Troy Torgerson, Todd Gilly. You got Jason Jackson, Tom Ashley, Ian Spear, Fred Thompson, and Daryl Spear rounding out a 21 car field. So we'll be looking over to YouTube often here. Gonna need your help out there in YouTube land tonight. See who's out here. Doyle Lawrence out here. Love it. Good evening to you, Doyle. Gotta get you up here in the booth, Doyle. These Gen 6 series, this Gen 6 series may be changing in the winter season. We'll have to wait for future announcements to see what happens with it. Right now, though, I'm loving it. A little bit of an older car, one I cherished back when we were running it. It's a good look at that Tom Lester machine. Of course, the Jack Daniels little tribute there for Darren Labosco. Unable to join us. He might have had it scheduled off. My memory ain't what it used to be. Pace car off the track. We're ready to go racing here at Pocono as the green flag waves. And we are wrecking right off the hop. This is ugly, folks. This is ugly. Wow. What a horrifying start here at Pocono. They're going to have several cars out of this race. The humanity. Let's see what happened. Oh, and it looks like Suggs missed his shift right on the top of the front row. Oh, he's got to feel just horrible here. We're going to go back a little further and take a look from someone else. See if we can't get a good view on this somewhere. Alright, let's have a little play of this and see. You see the front row, he definitely missed his shift. That's going to send cars flying all over. Oh, late hit there from Herb Ashley into Paul K. Lots of cars, lots of carnage. Tragedy early. Suggs has been seen crawling into a tunnel. I'm sure he wants to hide at this point. Yeah, Suggs missed his shift, Bryce, and hey, Bryce, you're not busy. Come on over and hop in the booth with me. Some of the cars that survived here are gonna, pick up a ton of spots already. Fleming 4, like we're just gonna run down the gains on people. 4, 6, 7 spots, 7 spots, 7. Tom Ashley picks up 8. Fred Thompson, he's gonna pick up 8 himself. Fred Thompson must be a newcomer, not sure. But lots of people pitting here. We'll bring up our pit board. See Lester coming first off of pit road. So this is interesting. I mean, we literally didn't make it into corner 1. So there's not going to be a lot gained here. But, you never know. Maybe iRacing bottles it in. Maybe there's a little bit of wear on those tires. So Lester followed by Valley. And it looks like a newcomer in Fred Thompson here. So good to see someone new out here rocking that 80 machine. Kill Devils. Well, I mean, I'm all for killing devils. I don't know about these devils make their way into a lot of stuff these days, I'll say that much. But we're glad you're here, Fred. Lap 3. Carnage ensued on lap 1. Rachel Hunt now moves up into second. Nick Barise up 10 spots into third. Jackson, your points leader, he'll go up 13 into fourth. Daryl Spear, he's on pit road, so he's not going to pick up any spots right now. Well, let's take a look and see. Doyle on see what happened with Troy there. I don't think he got any damage out of that, to be honest with you, but taking a look here. Yeah, looking pretty clean there, Doyle, so the paint is still okay. I know that's where your concern is with it. Just kidding, of course. But yeah, Troy coming off a pit road looking good and ready to race. And that Civil Tech machine rearing to get going. And guys got to be careful. After that, I mean, you're going to see a lot of jittery people out there. I got to tell you, I've done that before. It's an awful feeling. Miss a shift, slam it into reverse, slam it into the wrong gear, whatever, right in front of the field. I once did it in the league. I just joined iRacing and somehow managed to get a pole. I was very excited. Wasn't missing a shift, but I did wipe out at turn 2 and took out about 15 cars at the front, and boy oh boy, they were not very happy to meet me, let me tell you.
Green flag, green
flag. Down and away, we're back racing here at Pocono. Brandon Sheffield, Nick Barise, Rachel Hunt, Jason Jackson, all at the front. Of course, we had a little bit of a tragedy over last night and today, and we'll read a little message. All of RGR Nation would like to extend our heartfelt condolences to our friend and racing brother and broadcast brother Adam the Bulldog Newton for his loss of his roommate today. Our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family tonight. I mean, I couldn't agree more. That come from the Toad Man. And, you know, Adam Newton has one of the biggest hearts of anybody you'll ever meet in your life. And I consider Mike, who passed away, to be blessed to have Adam around him in his time of need. Not many would care the way Mr. Newton does. So I'm sure Adam will be all right. He'll move forward here. But it's going to take some time, and our heart and our thoughts are with him. Valley looking to make some moves here. Everybody getting single file here. Get it sorted out after that wreck. Several cars remain on pit road or out of this race. Daryl Spear, Paul Travis, James Suggs, Claus Williams, Jason Brantley, Tony Radcliffe, all other out of the race or doing repairs, so not good for them tonight. Lester underneath the valley here. He's going to take that spot or keep it, not sure which. There's Herb Ashley. Herb could use a good run. Get that Whataburger machine up there. Right now, Barry's putting some pressure on our leader, Brandon Sheffield. Sheffield, when he gets out front, boy, he's going to be tough to beat. Oh, and they're wrecking again. It's Jason Jackson, our points leader. The Toad Man's in. Rachel Hunt's in it. Wow, Ashley, Tom, that is. Late carnage. Little ARCA break in there. Unbelievable here tonight at Pocono. Things are not going well. Get another look at it. So you see, oh, and Tom just squeaked it in there on the outside of him late. That's a little late to stick that car there. Jackson didn't see him. Carnage ensues. Wow. More cars out of this race. This is going to be a war of attrition here tonight. I'm not sure if I'll make it alone in the booth. My goodness. Yeah, Doyle out in the chat saying don't dwell on that from Suggs. Absolutely right. We've all done it. It sucks. It sucks for everybody, but no more than James. I mean, it's a rough deal. But here we go again, under caution, and some more good cars taken out, or at least in big trouble. They'll be coming in. You see, there's a look at Rachel Hunt. Well, if we can actually see her. Not sure how damaged everybody is. There's Fleming and Tom Ashley. The Toad Man, he's lost the front end. Everybody's coming in. And as for me, I'm going to take a short break while this goes on. So I'll leave her up and running, and a little unprofessional, but at least we'll have some visuals for you guys here as I will be back in a moment. All right, back here at Pocono Raceway. We are down to about 14 cars out on the track. I think Lester came back out. He'll be a lap down, I believe. The Toad Man is still on pit road along with, well, there's Travis. He's back out. Suggs gone for the night. Williams gone. Brantley working on his car, as is Tony Ratliff. Yeah, what's in the air tonight, Doyle? I really don't know. I mean, I haven't looked out there. Is there a full moon? I mean, there very well could be. You know, maybe the Schumann Resonance. You can look at that up for yourself. The Schumann Resonance. Maybe that's a little off kilter right now. Pace car off the track.
Green, green,
Little
green.
checkup up front. Almost more danger. And there is Torgerson going 3 wide on the bottom. Doyle, say your prayers. Looks like he's going to file in behind him. He's seen enough. And he's going to get little contact there between the 89 and 62, but they keep them pointed in the right direction. My goodness, there is something in the air. There's Darryl Spear coming up into the picture. So hard fighting back here. Up front, status quo. Sheffield out front. You see the monster run from Nick Barris. He's just going to give a little shot to the 36 to keep him going down the straightaway. Three wide behind him. Thompson on the bottom. Fleming zigzags his way underneath the Thompson now. Thompson backs out. Fleming pushes on. What battling they're doing here at Pocono. I love the racing. I mean, my goodness, this is one of my favorite tracks of all time, and it does produce some good hardcore racing and some interesting pit decisions. Whitford on the move. He's up into third. He's in a fight with Royce Valley. Now he comes underneath of Barris. What a run by Whitford. Straight up to second. Ian Spear falls in behind Fleming here. Looks like that inside groove is paying dividends early here. You know, it's hard. You get on these long straightaways, usually the outside lane will push forward, as you see right there. This battle back here, this will be Fred Lester is a lap down, so Torgerson is in 9th right now. He's trying to push through these guys. Fred Thompson, newcomer, he's up 10 spots or 9 into 11. He goes way up the track. So Torgerson looking to get clear of this mess and try and push on to the next group. The tail end of that group, you got Ian Spear, then Rick Thompson, Fleming. You seen Herb Ashley peeking down low. And then up front it's Sheffield, followed by Whitford. Oh, and Whitford a little loose. He might have got a shot there from Royce Valley. Reed's coming underneath the valley. hard racing. Whitford up here looking for the race lead. We're on lap 15 of 75. Sheffield continues to lead. Whitford, Valley, and Herb Ashley having a great run tonight. Fleming with Thompson right there. Then you got Ian Spear and Nick Barise. Barise was up there battling for the lead not too long ago. So a little ebbing and flowing. Torgerson, he's coming, and he's bringing Tom Ashley with him. So those two on the move. They look like they're matching the leaders' times right now. Here's a look at our last lap times. I love to see the way they all fan out through the corner and take different lines. And let's get a look at some of these from a perspective of a car if we can. We'll hop on board here with the youngster Ian Spear as he goes up the track a bit. Should produce a good run for him. Reese trying to crawl back up to the front now. Whitford has been taken over by Rick Thompson, so Thompson agreeing with Pocono all along. Sheffield continues to lead. The clean air is going to help them out here, so the big advantage to Sheffield in this early going, but everybody looking pretty racy. There goes Shane Fleming. He dives it down, tries to check up in the center. That's going to bring Ashley to his outside, and they're all going to drive around him here. So the diving down low does not work as that high line prevails. He gets back in the line. There goes Ian Spear. He'll look underneath him. Meanwhile, Valley's working on Herb Ashley. Caution out on the track. Paul Travis with a broken machine. Probably that car was broken and hard to drive, and she probably came around on him. Caution on lap 20. Here we go. Oh, wow. The 80 with a big of a full send, and overcorrection there as he tried to hit the brakes was Paul Travis. So, interesting little wreck there. Brings out our third caution here on lap 20. Everybody going to be coming in. Here they come. The whole field will come on to pit road here. And races can be won and lost here on pit road. I know because I lose them all the time down here. I don't know if I ever won one on pit road, but I've lost a lot. Sheffield down and away. Thompson will come out in second. Whitford third. Fleming, Ian Spear, Barise, Tom Ashley, Royce Valley, Herb Ashley, and Daryl Spear will be your top 10.
Green, green, green.